Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Eldoret town is a town I know very well. A place I have visited severally. Very wonderful town. I even wonder why they name Nakuru a city and not Eldoret. But as well as speaking now, there is a big problem. Eldoret has been reduced to a lawless town. Your security cannot be guaranteed in Eldoret right now. Anarchy is the order of the day in Eldoret. Watch this video shortly, and after this we will go deeper into this issue to understand why this kind of lawlessness in the town.
Siwaokoe generator. Sipaswatu kutogeni.
Now, we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and that are yet to subscribe. Please consider subscribing so that another time, once you release a video like this one, you'll always get notified. And again, to all our channel subscribers, anyone who don't comment, those who have joined the channel membership, and everyone in the premium, thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm going to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our work to more viewers. Back to our discussion. As you have witnessed in that video, commotion, violence, trouble is the order of the day in Eldoret. Remember, Eldoret is in Uasin Gishu County, home county for our President William Samuel Ruto. And the issue here is that the vendors or hawkers, according to the information, they are using unauthorized areas to do their business. And because these vendors are feeling that the county askaris are disturbing them, they decided to cooperate with the street family to reiterate and respond to the county askaris. So these people engaged in stone throwing. To an extent, they overwhelmed the county askaris, and the askaris had nowhere to go but back to their station. That is the real situation in Eldoret town. So this thing has been pushed to an extent now. Looting has become the order of the day in the town. I think there is a lesson President Ruto will learn from this situation, so that in 2027 he will not repeat the mistake he did in 2022 when he was campaigning. I'm saying this because Ruto went to an extent of profiling a community as watu wa kurusha mawe na kungoa reli. This time round it is happening right at his hometown, nyumbani kwake Eldoret, kwenye alikuwanga mbunge. So that kind of narrative is a bad one. He should not even think of using it any other time. That was just by the way. Now, we needed a country where there is peace and the people can do their business freely so that they can attract investors to feel free to run their business so that they can bring employment to our own people. But if you see the kind of situation we are having now, a standstill between the police and the vendors and the street families, it tells you that people are shy, especially those who want to do investment. Investors are shy to be in such kind of environment where you run business, but people decide to come in your shop and start looting. They run away with the items from the shelves. They completely loot you and reduce you to poverty level. If there are people who have been employed in this market, where will they wake up tomorrow and work? They have simply rendered many people and families jobless. This is the anarchy we are talking about. And again, there is still a lesson that the president and his team need to learn. Some time back, I heard the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, on an interview saying that there's no problem if they can reduce Safaricom into size and then create more business for other people, the people they refer to as hustlers and small people down there. You better kill Safaricom but create more business. That is what he was agitating for. So I don't know how better it can be having more hawkers in this country and killing companies which has employed so many people. That statement can be linked to such exercise. These people were listening to Rigathi Gachagua, and that's why they can easily go into such activities. The other truth is that there is no business. Even if you are running business, there are no customers to come and buy what you are selling, whether it's product, whether it is service. And the reason behind this is that people have been reduced to a poverty line now. The poor of the poorest have nothing to eat, and generally Kenyans don't have money because the economy is not working for anyone. So if you attempt to disrupt these people who are trying just to earn a living, you don't engage properly with them, you want to use force, definitely they are going to reiterate, because already you are engaging people who are angry and hungry. So they can do anything. That's why they have been easily provoked by the counter-scarrets, maybe who have used excess force to deal with them. And this can be the results. Hope governor is also learning the lesson. The lesson was English governor. So, to some extent, when Ruto was campaigning again, he was promising hawkers, the vendors, small SMEs, that they will have a room and space to do their business freely. That no one is going to chase them on the street the way they have suffered in the hands of previous government. The way he was putting it. I'm not speaking my own words. So Ruto was promising heaven. These people knew that once Ruto has become the president, they can easily do their business anywhere they want, at any time they want. But now, there is issue of law and order. They have prepared specific areas where you can do your business, and there are areas where they have restricted people who are engaging in business like hawking na vibanda. So you cannot just plant your kibanda everywhere and start doing your business. It might not work. So the tone that the president used was assurance to such people who are in this business that they will have that kind of freedom. And indeed, when Gachagua was sworn in, he came clear to tell Kenyans, freedom is here. So this is the freedom he was telling them. To do whatever they want to do, how they want to do it, and anytime they want to do it. And now it is happening on ground. The issue of hustler Ruto used it to tell the youth that we have two kind of communities in this country, the rich and the poor. He branded himself as a poor man, though he's not. And the way Ruto was selling the hustler thing, it was like between the poor and the rich there is a line, and these people is like they have rooted from us. Therefore, you can agitate the youth to an extent which they can go to start looting from these other people who have managed to have their wealth. Hii ndio Uhuru alikuwa anakataa akisema kwamba the narrative you are selling, you will see youth waking up one day and start opening, you are walking around your houses in uko Karen, home after home, robbing you people. Because you have told them that there is poor and there is rich. So, the Kenya Kwanza side need to understand how they can package the narrative of hustler before they go and sell it out. There was a wrong message they were sending, and now looting has become the order of the day. That wale wako nazo na sisi hatuna. Sisi ni maskini na wale wako nazo. He was not selling hope. And even if he was selling hope, it was false hope. Because now he's the president, and whatever he was promising, it is turning out clear that he might not fulfill the hope he was selling to the youth. Now you are seeing police officers are arresting the street families, but the people who push them to join them into the exchange with the askaris, labda wengi wameenda nyumbani. So you are arresting the street families. Where are you going to take them? To jail? After that, what next? What next? The real people who are behind this are not there. But again, I have seen comments. People are talking about there is a clique of specific people within Eldoret, or Wasingisha for that matter, who believe to be the sole owner of the town. And other people or other communities are treated as second-class citizens within their own country in Eldoret. There is that kind of a behavior within the people, of which the president should come out clear to rebuke it and warn his own people who speak same language with him to treat everyone equally and let there be dignity in this country.